Welcome to the Drunken Bay. I'm just literally right next to Sydney Road in Brunswick. So I've actually featured this town last time in another video. It's definitely one of my favorite suburbs in Melbourne, and there are lots of things to do and you can check them out with us.
So there's lots of bars on Sydney Road Brunswick, so a lot of them too also play live music, which is really cool, and a lot of them also are free live music venues. So if you're into music, definitely head to one of the Sydney Road bars. You'll really enjoy it, guys. Cornish is a really good pub on Sydney Road. It's one of my favourites, and they've now got also a rooftop garden too, so that's definitely a place to check out, and we're going to check it out. They're also kind of known here for their food. They've got cheap pizzas, live music, open mic nights. It's just a really good chill bar here in Brunswick, Sydney Road.
The thing about Brunswick is that there are so many new restaurants and cafes, so I mean, I consider myself, I come quite often, but still there are new shops everywhere. By the way, I'm passing by this, one of my favorite shops.
The great thing about just taking a walk down any kind of street or road is that you stumble upon pretty cool things. Here in the background there's a really lovely church. It makes for a nice day out. Beautiful day, walking along, you suddenly spot something cool, some street art, or a beautiful building like this.
One thing you notice something different in Melbourne is that these posters, they are everywhere, because I think Melbourne really loves gigs and any kind of comedy shows, so you see those posters everywhere. In Brunswick you could see them most because there are so many pubs and bars that play gigs.
So there's a kebab store just across the road, and it's really famous because it's a really, really good kebab store. And you'll find that there's a lot of kebabs and that kind of food here on Sydney Road. So after you go for a pint or two, come here and grab a kebab at about 2 AM. That's when you'll see heaps of people, all the drunk people, having their kebabs.
It's so good in Brunswick that this town is accessible by a tram and a train. So you have two transport options. MADDOX is one of our favorite cafes in Brunswick. Let's get in.
So I really like this place because it's nice and relaxing. It's just a really cool place to chill as you're walking down Sydney Road. And look at the latte art here. So they've got cute little bears as the latte art. It's so cute. And me personally, I love latte art. I've got a coffee machine at home and I'm really trying to practice. I'll never get to this level.
This is such an Australian culture, you should definitely know. There are lots of trolleys everywhere in Australia. It's simply because people take them. This one is stuck. If you are into thrifting, Brunswick is the right suburb. I love coming here and just, do the window shopping all over everywhere because there's lots of vintage stores. what I mean.
Savers is a really good department store. It's absolutely massive, so definitely come here when you're in Sydney Road. You have to, it's just so much fun, look.
So now we are in front of MESSHALL.
Yeah.
This bar is incredible. It looks dead in the daytime, but around from now to nighttime, it gets so crazy. It's actually so big inside, you cannot believe it. And for the back, there is like a club. People dance there, which is amazing. You should definitely come when you are in Brunswick at night.
Penny Black is another pretty cool bar. It's quite big, it's massive actually. They've got cheap pizzas and also they've got live bands here too, so it's another good place to check out. The good thing about living in Melbourne for so long, you start to get the tips and tricks of where to go. That place just across the street, Georgie Pie, is supposed to be the best pie in Melbourne. Check it out.
We're approaching Anstey Station. Away, there are lots of wedding shops, and there is a famous Italian supermarket. Let's go. It's such a shame that Italian shop that I was just talking about closed. So I can't show you the B-roll, but I really hope you check this out because honestly there's so many goodies and you not want to miss them out. I love these kind of cake shops. One of my favorite things to do in Brunswick is going to one of these sweet shops and have one of the sweets with a nice cup of coffee. This is a nice break area.
Stumbled upon a really cool kind of oasis right next to Sydney Road, which is called Sparta Place. It's got cafes, galleries, and it's just got an overall really cool vibe. You can see behind me they've got really nice little cute green doors, and it's got nice trees, places to sit, so it's a good place to just sit and relax on your halfway point as you're on your mission down Sydney Road.
It smells so good. It's called cheese. It's been 3 times. Crazy.
Trolley count, Rachel.
Number 4.
Number 4 trolleys. Let's see how many we can get to. Trolley tally up to 4. Let's go out to the beer garden. I've got my beer. It's actually 150 lashes, which is really good. It's like a pale ale. So beer gardens in Australia are actually quite large, and even in winter in Melbourne, people really love to go out in the beer gardens. We've got little dogs too out in the beer gardens too. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but beer gardens in Melbourne, it's a big deal. Come out, have a beer. The great thing about Sydney Road is that there's so many choices for bars. It's not just here at the Brunswick Green, but there's just so many as we walked along, just dozens of them. And this is just one of many. I'm not sure if in your country you've got many beer gardens or if that's a popular thing. Let us know down in the comments below. Also, like this video and subscribe for more content.